What's good, everybody? It's your boy Uncle Sam's Reject here, and welcome to the very first episode of our expansion My League here on NBA 2K20. Today, you guys will see the selection process for the first players to ever play for the Montreal Wildfire. You know what I'm saying? So with this will be an 8-player protected expansion draft, which is the normal default setting. Each team will be able to protect, their best 8 players. Here, so you already see who the Sixers are going to protect, the Bucks. Surprisingly, the Bulls aren't going to protect Otto Porter. Tristan Thompson is gone. So, we might see some players that are going to be non-protected here that can help this team. But ultimately, we want to get this team to the level that we want to get them on. Now, there is one more team that will be accompanying us in this draft. It's the Virginia Beach Storm. If I'm not mistaken, you see right here the Wildfire on the clock. That's us, of course. We have the very first pick of the draft. We do. All right. So we can pick anybody of our choosing. Now, usually how I like to build a team, I want to go youth. And 2, I want it to be a game-changing player. Usually, I want to build my team around a guard and or a scorer. Now, here, we got scoring guards Malik Beasley and Tim Hardaway Jr. Beasley's only 22. Tim Hardaway Jr. is 27, so a little older for our liking. And then here at the point guard position, we got DeJounte Murray, who I feel as though is going to be a really, really good guard in this league for years to come. So with our first pick, we're going to go ahead and select DeJounte Murray. Dwight Howard goes second to the Storm. Back on us. So we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves a big man as well. So we're going to go DeJounte Murray and Steven Adams. And they took Paul Millsap in their pick. Okay, so this is a snake draft. So they went Howard and Millsap, and we're going to go Adams. And all right, so even though we're young out here, I still want to be able to score, and I believe in Tim Hardaway Jr. So, I'm going to go with the young guards. They go ahead and take Otto Porter. And then, let's see, they take Otto Porter and Goran Dragic. Okay. Power forwards, we probably want one that's going to be able to stretch the floor. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and take Marcus Morris Sr. We got another pick right after that. And then we need a wing player. Like I said, we want to stay youth. Even though, we're over time, we're going to keep drafting and we're going to be a very youthful team. And maybe in the future, we'll be able to add, that veteran presence that could really help us down the road. But right now, I want us to be as young as possible. Herzonia is not bad. He can't shoot that well, but he can get to the rack and finish. He's also young. My boy Dougie Fresh, Doug McDermott, another person that can stretch the floor. Glenn Robinson Jr. is down there as well. Do I want to get my backup point? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and finish the starting lineup. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and rock out with Herzonia, a person that's going to be able to attack the rack. All right, so now we need some depth for our bigs because we already know bigs, they can't play the whole entire game all the time. We need a shot blocking presence down there to back up Steven Adams. So we'll go with Serge Ibaka. And then from there, we'll go grab ourselves another 4. Mike Scott is definitely an enforcer, and I didn't even realize he could shoot like that. We're actually gonna go with still youth here. We're gonna go with Christian Wood out of UNLV. He's a 1-year man, or it might even be a rookie this year. I forgot how 2K does it, but he's a 3-level scorer who can stretch the floor at 6'10". So, definitely what we want to go here. And now the Storm go Wesley Matthews, and then they go Kirkus. All right. So we got our bigs. Now we need to get our backup guards. Corey Joseph is a good pick. Yogi Ferrell. They'll both be able to all get the job done. But actually, let's pick up our scoring off the bench now. Grayson Allen, as a UNC fan, one of the people I hate the most, if you ask me. Allen Crabbe is decent, but he's more of a one-trick pony. He's a shooter. Oh, he plays decent defense. Okay. Not bad. He's got some length at 6'6". Jordan Poole. All right, so we're going to go with Allen Crabbe. 1, because he could play both the 2 and the 3. And also, he is a bona fide shooter, a spot-up guy. He's a specialist. He's going to be able to knock down that shot when we need it. We get another player back-to-back. So we're either going to go with another wing, which I feel like we don't have to get right now because they're going to be there. So we're going to get our actual little backup guard. Now, we can't get a guy like Jeff Teague. He's been in the playoffs. He's a locker room guy. He's going to be able to hold things down. He'll be one of the oldest people on our team at 31, which isn't old at all. Good mid-range game. He's a playmaker. He'll be able to get things done. Plays decent defense. You see here, a playmaker. Let's see who's the best playmaker ability right now. You know, it's him and Ish Smith, two guys that went to the same school. If I'm not mistaken, they played together. They were both at Wake Forest at the same time, or they were like a year apart. I really can't remember, but we're going to go ahead and go with Jeff Teague. Now, with this, I think I will bring Iggy into the equation just because he's won championships. As I click off of that by mistake, Iggy's won championships. Trevor Ariza has a championship with the Lakers, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but we'll go with Iggy just because he has that pedigree, and he could come off the bench and lock up. Inside D, B+, perimeter D, A-. Trevor Ariza is a good perimeter defensive player, but he can't lock up in the paint if you need him. So we'll go ahead and pick up Iggy, and then after Iggy, Tristan Thompson is like, it's a tease. I kind of want him. He's a bona fide rebounder. He's going to be able to get those garbage points back off the bench. You can never really have too many bigs. I really can't believe he's hung around this long. Probably because they know he won't be there for long term, but we're not really looking for many long-term solutions. We want to build this team in our eyes. So we'll go ahead and bring Tristan Thomas into the equation. Tristan Thompson, how I get my own last name wrong, into the equation. Boom, we got Ed Davis, a UNC product that we could bring to the squad, or Mike Scott, a person that can stretch the floor. We're going kind of heavy bigs, but let me bring in another guard. Yogi Ferrell, good three-point option, bring him in here. And I don't necessarily need another two. I can go three, a three that can play the two, or a three that can play the four. So most of these threes here can play the four instead of playing the two. What we're going to do here, we're going to bring another veteran presence, you know what I'm saying, to come in here and, you know, get these guys right. Tyson Chandler, you know, just show the young guys how to play out here. I thought about bringing in Ed Davis just because he's a beast rebounder, you know what I'm saying, but other than that, he can't really do anything. At least Tyson Chandler, if he has to play minutes, could come in and give you garbage points, as Trey Burke is picked up by the Storm, also Al-Farouq Aminu, and we have the very last pick. All right, guys, so the roster is set, and right now this is our coach's game plan and what our rotations or everything is going to look like. So he picked up Hazonia to start, but looks like coach wants to start Iggy, and I'm cool with that. Iggy's probably only going to be here for a year, and he's going to be that glue guy in there, you know, to help these guys improve. So the starting lineup: DeJounte Murray, Tim Hardaway Jr., Iggy, Marcus Morris Sr., Steven Adams. Sixth man is Ibaka, followed by Tristan Thompson, Jeff Teague, Ed Davis, and Hazonia. Everybody else after that will pretty much just get spot minutes. Can't believe Allen Crabbe isn't going to really even see the floor. You know what? Allen Crabbe is going to see the floor over Tyson Chandler, just because I want to have more shooting available if needed. We need to be able to bring in those specialists. Now, taking a look at the Virginia Beach Storm and their roster, they got Paul Millsap, Dwight Howard, Otto Porter, Dragic, Looney, Aminu, Okafor, Matthews, Monk, Kurkis, so I know I said his name wrong, TJ McConnell, Check Diallo, Trey Burke, and Semi Ojele, however you say his name. All right, so here we are in prospect scouting. Now, I already know that these lineups aren't going to be 100% done yet. The game hasn't even been out a full week. So, you know what I'm saying, at this point that I'm recording this. So, right now, they got the key guys in there: Cole Anthony, Isaiah Starr, RJ Hampton, Wendell Moore, Anthony Edwards, Josh Green, Jaden McDaniels, Killian Hayes, Andre Elliott. There's some other guys in there that are important. Here we go. Let's put it in order. You know what I'm saying? Nico Mannion, James Wiseman, Verdon Carey. So, you know, the main guys that we need in this draft class are here. And with the future, you know what I'm saying, and with the future seasons and my leagues we doing everything like that, the draft classes should only just get better. All right, guys, so let me show you. This is the floor for the squad, the Montreal Wildfire. You see here, so I didn't create this floor or this team. It was a team that I downloaded. Shout out to the guy that made this team. I probably put his creator name in here so you guys can check him out if you guys want to download it. So we got the Chase Center here in Montreal. You see on the sidelines, hashtag Canada, hashtag MN Wildfire, which is of course the Montreal Wildfire. So, you know what I mean? I think the court looks pretty dope. My favorite color is red, and my favorite color scheme is red and black. And then now let me show you guys the uniforms. All right, so here we are taking a look at the home uniforms. Pretty simple. Now, what I might do, you know what I'm saying, I might actually update this a little bit. I kind of, you know, created the image and made it my own, as you guys probably saw in the thumbnail. I'm trying to add that to 2K. For some reason, the servers will not let me add that, which is actually pretty annoying. And let me see if we can fix this whole names on the back of the jersey thing, because for some reason that hasn't really been working for many people. It's actually really tiny. I'm not really sure why. We'll fix that after this. And so now the away uniforms is pretty much the same exact look, real slick and you know, pretty basic and normal. I like it simple. I don't need my jerseys to really do too much. And then there is no alternate uniform. Now, what I may actually do is I may actually create an alternate uniform myself. But for the most part, you know, the away and the home uniforms are pretty slick, and it pretty much gets the point across. I like it, man. I mean, it could be worse. So this is the opening day roster. You know, next episode, if I choose to trade somebody or anything like that, of course, I will let you guys see it and let you guys know. But next episode will be the first game of the season. We take on the Indiana Pacers. Now, this isn't an easy team, but it could be worse. We could be taking on somebody like the Warriors or something like that the first game of the season. So I'm anxious to come out here and see what these guys are going to be able to do game number one. You know, our top two scorers, I feel like the ball needs to go through DeJounte Murray and Tim Hardaway Jr., and then everybody after that can pretty much fall in line. And hopefully you guys are excited for this series and enjoyed this episode, man. So if you are, and if you did, stop and smash that like button. Hit me up in the comment section below. Subscribe if you're new. It's your boy UncleSamsReject, arcadegames.com. I'm out of here. Peace.